Hello, everybody. I am the Linkzilla, and welcome to the final episode of Syphon Filter 2. When we last left off, we met up with Teresa, teamed up with her in the sewers, and now we've cornered Stevens in the parking garage underneath the chopper. So now we've effectively got the head of the agency on his knees with our crosshairs on him. You guys might be wondering why I decided to cut the video there before I finished him off. Well, let's just say that when the cutscene gets going, I really won't have much time to actually convey my thoughts or stop the video at a proper moment. So, I just want to say that before we get underway, this was really the first video game I ever played that had a really in-depth and intriguing story. And it was the first time I was ever introduced to a plot twist of this magnitude. And it worked because all throughout my time playing this game, I never saw this twist coming. Watch. Goodbye, Stevens.
You're too late. The vaccine, she's dead.
You're wrong, Stevens. I have the vaccine. I've saved my partner. And you're just another dead agent.
Well, that's it. The end of the agency.
Somehow I doubt it. Come on, let's get this vaccine to Leon.
What the hell? Who started the chopper?
I never saw it coming.
Teresa!
Teresa!
I'm wearing full body armor, Gabe. You can't hurt me.
Chance.
I'm not. All the time in Colorado, the agency seemed to know what I was doing before I did. Our route down the mountain, my direction on the highway, the train, and the labs. You were dressed in a hospital gown so they could lock me up with you in case the drugs didn't work.
No secrets from old friends.
When the transport plane arrived, I set you up to secure it, and Leon got captured. You turned her over to them.
I told them where she was and secured the test subject for transport. Just doing my job, Logan. That's all. My job.
Your job?
They said they had a contact.
With their lives.
I eliminated expendable targets. Line of duty as per my orders.
I know the rhetoric. It doesn't change what you are.
What we are, Logan. How many men did you kill to get here? All of them, they were just doing their job. Did they deserve to die? I'm just doing what I was trained to do.
Yeah? So am I. Enough of this. Get that out of my face. Ugh.
Let's dance!
He's wearing full armor. That twist was incredible the first time I saw it, because I would have never guessed that it was Chance this entire time. And it was a shame, because like the first time playing through, I really did like the character. And the fact that he came back in the third act is kind of like a surprise survivor, only to end up being like the twist. Sykes parking garage. September 13th, 2200 hours. Teresa is dead, killed by Chance, who has secretly been an agency operative all along. He's completely covered in high-impact Kevlar armor. Even grenades won't pierce it. But you've got only one goal now: eliminate Chance. Chance literally cannot be defeated by conventional means. However, like all bosses in Syphon Filter, there is one glaring weakness. Here he comes. UAS 12. Shut.
Died thinking you were the one who betrayed him. That the best you can do, Gabe?
No, this is. Into the blades. Decapitation. Teresa.
Teresa, I'm sorry.
The activities of a little-known government agency which allegedly had terrorist dealings that far surpassed those of the Iran-Contra affair during the Reagan presidency. We go live now to Secretary of State Vince Hadden.
The president has ordered a full
Vince
investigation
Hadden,
of the so-called black box
Secretary
agency
of State.
and has vowed to fully cooperate with congressional authorities. Rest assured that we will get to the bottom of this. I can answer no more questions at this time.
And now a story from northern China, where tensions rose as Russian troops rolled into the province of Heilongjiang.
I can't believe she's gone. She'd be alive today if we hadn't dragged her into
Teresa died the way she lived, doing what she believed in.
In any case, you could hardly have stopped her. No one could.
She gave her life for mine. How can I live with that?
The same way I will. By surviving, by not giving up, by fighting for what you believe in. It's not over yet.
And that was Syphon Filter 2. I love this game, even though basically the levels can be really tough and frustrating at times. I still love it, and it harkens back to a time of game design that I really enjoyed, back when the gaming industry was really starting to hit its stride. And most importantly, it follows the same kind of mold that I like when it comes to game sequels. Sorry to those of you who really like innovation, but for me, I would really rather basically get sequels to games that are meant to continue the story rather than supposed to wow the player with new gameplay mechanics. As far as I'm concerned, new art assets, new gameplay styles, new gameplay mechanics and controls, they're wastes of time. I want to basically be able to pick up a sequel right where the first game left off. And I like the immersion. I like basically having the same kind of game polygons, design, and graphics, because that basically makes it feel like one continuous story. And I just really love how they did the characterization of the game with Gabe, Leon, continuing their story, and introducing newcomers like Teresa and Morgan. No, not Morgan. Morgan was one of the guys from the agency. Even though I do like Morgan as a character too, he was kind of ruthless, although I feel like he sort of got replaced with Stevens halfway through the game. I kind of would have liked it if that was reversed. I don't know. Lawrence Mujari basically is the guy that basically like Teresa introduced, and I like him. He's an interesting character, and we get more of him in the third game. So, the epilogue already. Mara.
We have them.
The man in the shadows.
I want your men out of here now.
Yes, sir.
We will finish this operation another day.
It's Vince
When
Hadden.
the administration falls, as the Secretary of State, you will become president. We could have ended it here.
Perhaps, but I am not finished with him yet. I have something else in mind for Gabriel Logan.
So that's what their game is. This consortium that's running the agency is basically headed by the Secretary of State. And it's all an attempt to basically get to take down the U.S. government. Well, not take it down, but take down the current administration so that he can become president. The game didn't really do the best job of hiding it, but anyway, that was Syphon Filter 2. I love it. It's a classic game, and it really is kind of underrated and forgotten. Really wish that basically this game and its predecessor and its sequel would make a comeback. So, anyways, I guess there's really not much to do at this point. There is a Syphon Filter 3, and I do have it. Is it a worthy follow-up to this game? Well, I mean, universally speaking, even though it continues the story, it's not exactly as good or universally received as the first two games. I think that everybody can agree that Syphon Filter 2 is clearly the best of the original series, probably the best of the entire franchise. I wouldn't necessarily say it's all downhill from here, but will I be playing Syphon Filter 3 anytime soon? Well, that's yet to be decided. Anyways, hope that you guys have enjoyed this playthrough. I've certainly enjoyed playing it, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. So, if you want to keep up to date with more videos coming at me in the future, then be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later!